We are outside the Nashville Municipal Auditorium once again this morning. Last time we were here a few weeks ago for the American Idol auditions that they had in Nashville here. But today we are here for the auditorium itself. This auditorium, if you can't tell, was built in the early 60s. It has that early 60s look with the dome, you know. It was built in 1962, and with the dome, right? You got the Astrodome, you got the... having grown up in Pittsburgh, I think Civic Arena. So Pittsburgh Civic Arena was built in the early 60s. But their dome was the first removable dome in the country. They had a dome that would open up. Also, their auditorium was much bigger than Nashville's here. Nashville, they still have shows here, and it holds about 9,000. Okay, so the auditorium here holds about 9,000. Built in 62. Needless to say, with the popularity, the rise in popular music, be it rock and roll, country, blues, what have you here in Middle Tennessee, the audiences soon outgrew this hall, okay, at 9,000. So you have Bridgestone now, you got, that holds 20 or so, but in the day, everybody played here, from Elvis to, whoever, Bob Dylan, they were all here at one time or another, because this was the place you played in Nashville when you wanted a big hall and a big attendance. This was the first air-conditioned auditorium, too, in the state of Tennessee. Okay, so 62, the South, okay? Yeah, so you could come here on a summer night and have air conditioning as you sat and watched Bob Dylan or Elvis Presley play, Janis Joplin or what have you. Interesting thing, though, unlike, say, Memphis, where they have the Mid-South Coliseum, and they're kind of wondering what they're going to do with it. Here in Nashville, they have no such problems with their auditorium. Like I said, they still have concerts here. They'll bring in other sports teams from time to time. All the sports teams in Nashville at one time or another, I think, have played here. And then moved out, or the league collapsed, but they still have concerts here. That's on the top floor here, where I'm standing. Okay, the floor with the all the football field goals. Aren't they cute? I love it. Besides the tuning forks here, they have, I think I noticed this the last time I was here in 16. They have in this plaza here, sheet music kind of scattered about, and it's really cool. It keeps with the theme, and all of it is Nashville or Tennessee related. All the music is, Tennessee related in some way. So it's a nice plaza. It's one of those things. Hang out before the show, the concert, what have you. And it's very nice, very nice. But as I was saying, what they've done here is the first floor, they kept the auditorium on this floor, And down below, they put the Musicians Hall of Fame. So let's check that out now. Let's go down to the ground floor and see what they done with this auditorium. So it just doesn't sit here and kind of be mothballed for weeks at a time while, nobody plays in it, okay? All right, we are now down here on the ground floor. And as you can see, this is the entranceway for the concerts, the shows that they have here, any sporting events. And I think this is pretty cool. This is a way of kind of letting tourists and fans alike know just who has played here. There are actual replicas of tickets of some of the performers who have played here. Otis Redding over there, Earth, Wind and Fire, Linda Ronstadt. Kind of cool, isn't it? Very clever. Journey. And it's the replica of the ticket. So you got the date, you got the year, you got the time, you got the price of the seat. Okay. And here too. Grateful Dead, Billy Joel, Black Sabbath, Jackson 5. And Elvis, the 1st of July, 73. Nashville. Okay. So this is the entranceway to the auditorium. But just beyond her is the entrance to the Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum. That's around the bend. Let's go further on up the road. All right, now around the bend we go in this circular auditorium of the 60s. And we go to the back of the auditorium, I suppose. And this is the entrance to the Musicians Hall of Fame. Where else are you going to put the Musicians Hall of Fame but by the loading docks of the auditorium, right? How many of these guys played here? It's a clever use, and Nashville really should be applauded here for taking this very old auditorium. It was renovated in 1993, I believe, but it's just with increasing population and this place, these places soon were outgrown, and you got to give it to Nashville for taking this place and making use of it and have it generate revenue, and they've done it very well. The Musicians Hall of Fame and Museum has been in here since 2006. Okay. And so you got the museum, which I bypassed last time I was in town. I didn't get it. I didn't get to this. I didn't know what was in it, but I bypassed this. So this time around, I swore I was gonna check it out and see what it's like. The Spa Guy, ironically, did a piece on this a few months ago, and that kind of cemented my my intention to get here and to visit the museum when I got to town again. So I'm looking forward to this. It looks very good, and I was surprised in Memphis with the Memphis Music Hall of Fame there, that small little place there. that I bypassed in 16 too. So I'm looking forward to this, and it should be a treat. So come along.